Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. It is the home opener tonight, and the fans are jacked up. Two teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. The Panthers take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Sug's got possession of the puck. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Sug's got the puck against the boards. Scores! Oh, that has to feel good. Number one of the year.
The first one feels great. That means the confidence that you get from it. The most important is just the rhythm that you can get in after you get your first. Expect that his next shifts will be outstanding, James. He'll be on his toes. The pass was right in his wheelhouse as he bears down and just lets it rip, and then hits the pipe and it goes in.
Sug's trying to play. Look at that. Quick goal here, just minutes in.
Well, it's all about getting the start that you want, James, and that doesn't always mean a goal. It means being heavy in on the forecheck, establishing pressure, capitalizing on their opportunity. That's a bonus, and they do it early in the frame.
And a stiff break setup. Fantastic save.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Shot off the post.
Zug's players on the bench are shaking their head. They can't believe that didn't go in. They thought they had extended the cushion to their lead, but unfortunately it hit the post and out.
Cuts to the paint, and that's poked away. Puts it on net, gets in front of it. Sug's got the puck in the defensive end. Tries to feed it over to Kubalik. Takes a shot, and he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Ingolstadt's got a hold of the puck. Moves by the check, and there's the save. Absolutely levels them.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
And a great save.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Sug's through center and now in the offensive end. Denied by the goaltender.
A ton of connected play on both sides of the puck right now, generating a ton of speed and offense. Both teams looking to score goals, high danger scoring chances. Coaches don't like this one because there's not a lot of defense.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Sug's up 1-0. Ingolstadt's won the defensive zone draw. The Panthers cross the line and gain the zone. Hendricks got it against the boards. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Here's a chance. And that's right on. A shot. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and eventually erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Oh, he denies him with the stick save as it goes off the shaft of the stick.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
On the backhand in front. Denies him. Grabs it in his own end. And he coughs it up with the pass. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. James, I know I talk about it a lot, but this is how you play off of the puck, right? You're aware of where it is, You have a good sense of timing, you know how to use your stick, and then you pounce and attack at the right time. And he does it perfectly to get the interception. But he's not just okay with that. He finds a way to transition to offense, and then he's able to get the tally. I mean, his coach is absolutely going to love this play.
The Panthers got to be feeling good after evening the score here in the first.
Yeah, it's always about the next shift, right? And it's about the response to a goal against. And I think they've had a valiant response here. You've seen the impact as shifts go out there and they're able to generate some momentum with some sustained pressure, and they find a way to put it in.
Answers the call big time. What a stop by Brochu.
Absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's at a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Avoids the poke check.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Past the midway mark of the frame, it's all tied up. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Slips in transition. They've got numbers here. Stops him cold. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Here in the late going of the frame, we are all tied up in this one. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Ingolstadt's got the puck. Along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Here's a chance. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. Well, scouts are always talking about how you have to have foot speed in this game and the way and style it's played, and this is a perfect textbook example of that breakaway speed. I mean, separating yourself from the defender and then taking advantage of the space you've created.
Ingolstadt's got up by one here in this opening frame, but there's a lot of game to go here.
Yeah, and I always feel like those next few shifts are critical because you know your opponent, they're either going to respond or they're not. If they don't respond and you're on your toes, you push them back and you look for a second.
Good defensive effort to poke it away. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Cuts into the paint. That's a paddling.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Here's a hit. The Panthers gain the zone. Sidesteps the check. Oh, goes off the iron and stays out.
The Panthers are trying to put the game away, but unfortunately that one hits the post and comes out, and this is a tough one to take. You have the lead, you want to extend it, and you certainly don't want to give any life to your opponent.
All right, there's the end of period number one. We'll take a breather, I'll recharge. The players will too, and we're coming back with period number two right after this. Well, let's see what period two has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Now, how do you sum up things so far here, partner? We've seen a period played already.
Dude's giving up way too much opportunity off the rush here. I mean, they've got to find a way to have heavy back pressure, but you're not going to have it when you get caught three deep.
Brand's got the puck now in his own end. And that's stolen by Arpinato. Denies him in front.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
And that's a great read to force the turnover. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Fires it. Makes the save. up the play. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Cut into the slot. Great save. Ingolstadt's got it now. Denies him in close.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Play whistle dead, offside the call.
I really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coach, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Panthers are clinging to a 2-1 lead. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. The Panthers will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Coaches don't like these kind of penalties, James. You got the lead, you got control of the game, you're playing confident, and now all of a sudden, you retrieve back on your heels because you're killing.
Silk sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, they earned this a power play, James, through hard work, and it's an opportunity to even the score here. They need to find a way to execute and get back to the even score.
Here's a shot.
Been getting a ton of good looks and generating opportunities, but going off the post, just getting some bad bounces, some unlucky ones. They're going to have to create their own fortune.
Takes the feed at the point. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Great burst of speed to come up with it. Quick pass to House. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. Comes in off the wing as both centers were tied up on the draw. Silk's got the puck. And the puck's booted away. And the power play comes up empty. Both teams back to even strength.
The next shift is critical, James. They had the opportunity on the power play to get back in it and get the equalizer. Now they're down by 1, so they have to manage some energy here, and they have to dictate pace and get back in the game.
Here's a short pass to Tatar. Silks gain the line and into the zone. Ingolstadt's gained possession along the boards. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
When I played, I was a PKer here, James, and you know when you jump the boards that you're out there to do a job. It is your role to make sure you stymie that offense and you get your team back to even.
Ingolstadt's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
With their first power play of the game, they've got to be ready to pounce right off the draw. It's all about numbers. They've got to outnumber their opponent here on the PK to find that puck and get it moving on the perimeter to attack the inside.
Duckus in the corner now. Presses it over. Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on a PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Slides it across. Back to the goal line. And that misses. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. And now he angles it across to Duckus. Silk's got the puck shorthanded. Oh, and great hits up play to force the turnover by Ellis. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Solid short-handed performance there as both teams are now back to even strength. Shuts him down.
Well, there's players on the bench that would kill for that opportunity. Just no urgency whatsoever from that power play unit and didn't generate any momentum.
Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away. Along the half wall with the puck. Tape-to-tape feed on the blue line. That opportunity's rejected. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Late goings of this period. Ingolstadt's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. The Panthers win the draw here in their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Ingolstadt's looking to break out. Feeds the puck across to Agostino. Loses the coverage there. Shot! Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. I love this goal because this is a combination of quickness and explosiveness here. You just look at the stride and how powerful it is. It creates the speed and the momentum to get him to the net for this goal.
The Panthers have extended their lead to 2 here in the late goings of the second.
And they need to stay focused right through this second period. Listen, they've had an outstanding first 2 periods, and they have to finish strong to get to the intermission and reset the tone in the third.
Passes it in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. And there's a glove save on the play.
Brochu's had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage, but his team has also been really strong. Got the confidence of their netminder, and they've created a ton of opportunities.
The Panthers win the draw on their own end. Sub's got the puck along the boards. The Panthers have it from their own end. Barber's got it in the defensive end. Quick pass across to Abandonado. Puts it on net. Glove save by the goalie. Sub's got it in their own zone. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. 5 seconds and he makes the save. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Welcome back. James Cebulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. Well, this is the portion of the game we like to call crunch time, kids. Third period is now underway. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Zub's had the puck a ton in this game, so it often is difficult to find yourself trailing in it. And you know that there's some frustration when it comes to that. But the coaching staff will be telling, in particular, between the second and third intermission, just stick with the game plan, continue to be urgent, but be a little more aggressive around the net and get net front on every shot.
Lots of time left in this period. 3-1 is where we're sitting. Fans being treated to a lot of offense thus far. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Big time stop there. Carries the puck up through center. Look at this. They got some off the inside of the post and stays out. A game of inches.
Zub's game has been pretty good night tonight, James, in particular in the offensive zone where they're generating a ton of offensive opportunities. But they have to find a way to put it in the back of the net and not off the post, especially when you're trailing.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. The Panthers start with the puck in their own end. Ingolstadt's got it in their own zone. Right through center and into the offensive zone. The Panthers looking against the half wall. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Sends the cross ice pass. Picked off by Tatar. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop. Ingolstadt's got it in their own zone. From the point, they take control of it. Pass back to the point. Excellent stick work on the play. Picks up the puck in his own end. Moving into the attacking zone. Tatar's got it along the wing. The Panthers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Ingolstadt's looking to break out. Here we go. Odd-man rush here. And he was ready for that one. Scooped up along the wall by Powell. Right on the doorstep. Stopped by the goaltender.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime.
He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. This is a great defensive effort that leads to offense, James. And he's going to get an assist on. I love that he does because these plays are often missed. I mean, it's a poke check, anticipating where that play is going to be, and the puck goes the other way. I just love it because I'm a former defender, and we loved when we got apples on this one.
Ingolstadt's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
And now it's over to Traducus. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. Play is thrown dead with the offside. Still lots of time left in the period. The Panthers now lead by 3. Won the draw in the neutral zone. Gains the zone through center. The Panthers take possession here in the open ice. Zook's got the puck along the wall. To his teammate. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Puck dumped in. Zook's got a hold of it against the wall. From the left side, takes the pass. Here's a shot.
In this 2-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game. If they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift.
Soap's clearly sending a message that they're not going to roll over in this one.
The 2-goal deficit, they have to have desperation and urgency. They'll need 2 players on the puck at all times. Retrieval to possess the puck is necessary.
Takes control of the puck. Oh, look at this. Good shot. Denies him with the save. The backhand. And he shuts the door again.
Brochu's in it to win it here. I mean, you can see with that save, he tracks and he's so dialed in. It's a competitive nature to challenge the shooter in the slot.
They swing it. Scores! And a quick strike here puts them right back into this one.
It's up here now, James, as they're within 1, and if they can continue this press, they can get an equalizer. You got to believe that they can do it right now as you feel the momentum shift. but he can't catch up to the puck.
Sook's finally shown some pushback in the third, and they've got a goal here.
It's amazing, James, how a game can change within the game, and that happened right there on that last sequence. Getting to the middle of the ice, fighting for possession, and that's a sense of urgency late in the third.
Looks like we got a penalty coming up here.
He's already got 2 goals. Another one would be fantastic.
And a big-time save on a big-time shot. Evan Donato's going out for a pair for cross-checking.
One, and you take the penalty, applying some pressure to the PK unit here as a power play has an opportunity to get the equalizer.
Sook's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Well, with their team trailing by 1 and they have this power play, they can't squander the opportunity. They really have to get to their sets, work their options, and put it in.
Sook's got the puck along the wall. Fires it. Oh, tried to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post. Answers it with an even better save. Desperate to get it out of the zone. Oh, a big sigh of relief there as they get the puck out.
Yeah, late in the game, you want to make sure that you protect the house. You protect the foundation, which is your own zone. So any way you can get it over the blue line is a good way.
Lead pass ahead.
Well, this is just change. You get the opportunity and you convert on it. It's also the clock is ticking. You have to find a way to put it in. They do just that. And now guess what? They've got their foot on the gas. When you're behind in a game, James, sometimes you can get frustrated, rattled, and you can start to really see the body language go down, but they have stuck with it. They've clawed their way back, and they're in the game now.
Sook's leveled the playing field with that big-time goal here in the third.
And usually at the late stages of a game like this, when it's tied, the victor is the one that goes for it and knows that they have to find a way to execute. If you're too worried about making a mistake, you're going to sit back and you're going to have the game taken to you.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Fires it on net. Off the inside of the iron.
Zoob's trying to gain some momentum in a tied game here, but it's tough to do when they keep ringing them off the post.
Ingolstadt's back to even strength. Huge effort by their penalty-killing unit.
Timing is everything, James, and at this critical juncture of the game, this was a huge kill that gave their team a massive boost.
Loose puck and he's in alone. Stars break away with a
I know that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it. I know there's urgency on this play, James, as he is able to retrieve the puck and get in on the breakaway. I mean, his speed is an ultimate weapon as he separates himself from everyone else, giving himself a ton of time to make a move on the goaltender.
Sook's on their way to victory if they can hold down this lead to the rest of the third.
It's all about game management, but they can't just sit back and hold on. Otherwise, their opponent, they will look to attack and they will take advantage. Put them back on their heels. Be in the offensive zone where they can't get an opportunity to attack you.
Puck picked up by Tatar. Receives the pass. Here's a shot. Turns him away. The Panthers move the puck in the defensive zone. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. And a great save. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. In the final moments of this period, Sook's got a 1-goal lead. The Panthers win the faceoff. Shot from the point. Tom save and a howitzer. Sook's in on the offensive attack now. Quick shot. Oh, it stayed out. I think it went off the shaft of his stick. Takes that pass back at the point. Takes the feed. And that's broken up. Ellis works the puck in his own zone. Feeds the cross-ice pass to Agostino. Oh, look
right in my wheelhouse, James. These are the type of moments that I played in, and everyone can take a breath now. But the insurance marker has hit the 4x6. On the dying moments of the game, they get the empty netter, James, and that's just a result of having urgency, making sure they protect the middle of the ice, and hey, they get it down the ice and get the empty netter to boot.
Six effort has really impressed me tonight here, Cheryl. After that, EN in the old statistical book only adds to the lead.
Yeah, and it's going to be all but over, isn't it? You know, you put it in the 4x6, it's empty, and you know everyone just starts jumping because they realize they just won the game.
Foley's off the bench, and the extra attacker is now out on the ice. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Graham. It is all over. Well, here was a game that went back and forth, and you know, when you're winning, you find ways to win these types of games, but when you're losing, the streak continues here, Pounder.
Yeah, it really does. And for the coaching staff, they're going to go into the room and they're going to try and draw some positives from it. And I'm telling you, the team doesn't want to hear it because at the end of the day, it's still a loss.
And that'll do it from this one here tonight for all of us at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Good night.